or statements. Similar, but not identical. Turn around and say hi to the camera. You can say hi to your mom that you're sleeping in class. Alright, so we're going to be looking at or statements, okay? So or statements are a little different than and, okay? On and statements, if I go back to the front page there, we were looking at where do they overlap, okay? On an or statement, we are looking for what's been shaded or been graphed. What has marking on it. If it has a mark on it, it is an answer, okay? If it has a mark, it is an answer. So it's a little different than ands. Same kind of concepts though, just a little bit different, okay? So what we're going to do first is we are going to write a compound inequality with the word or in it, or, okay? And then we're going to take a look at what the graph should look like for an or, because it's going to be a little different than and. Okay, so it says all real numbers that are less than 0. So what do you think I'm putting there on that first part?
Like x is less than 0.
Yeah, very good. So mine just says x less than 0. Okay? Or, so notice the or right there, greater than or equal to 5. So what are we going to put for that second ending?
Can we just put or instead of and?
No, you are. Yes, that's a good question. Yes, you're going to put the word or in between, okay? Because you have to know it's in an or and and statement. That's why it's really important to put those words in there.
Can we put like x is greater than 0 and then do
X is greater than or equal to what?
Yeah.
5.
No, I meant like I didn't know if it like I was just
Are you sure?
yeah.
Okay. All right, so we're looking at this. All numbers that are less than 0, right? There's your first inequality. Or, then repeat the first part, just like we did in all the ands. Repeat the first part, greater than or equal to 5. Okay? All right, so now let's graph this real quick. Okay, again, just do a quick little sketch. Okay? So now when we graph this, we're going to put an open circle on 0, right? Open. And we're going to head out. And then on the 5, we're going to put a close and head out. Okay? Now, in the AND world, this would be bad news, right? Nothing's overlapping, that's a bad thing. In the OR world, it's good. OR statements should shoot out. Okay? So if these don't shoot out, then it's a special case, or you've done something wrong. Okay? So ORs would typically look like this. Okay? All right, I want you to try B on your own real quick. Try B on your own.
So you don't have to do like the little X in the middle?
No. Good question. No, you aren't going to scrunch them together like we scrunched the ands. That's how we know it's an and statement, because we scrunched it, pushed it in together. So on an or, they will always stay separate with the or in between. That's how we know it's an or. That's the difference between and or. I think ors are a little easier. They're a little less work. Okay?
What is it?
All right?
Wait,
What's wrong?
what is a compound inequality?
It has an and or or in it.
Okay,
Means there's more than one
so
inequality.
it's the top one.
Yeah, a compound inequality is anytime you have two of them
Mhm.
and or involved. Okay, you can have 3 or 4 of them, but you need at least 2. Okay. All right, go ahead and try B if you haven't tried it yet. That does not look like this here. I messed this up. And you didn't grab it. All right, so you can see I highlighted if you're struggling to see it, okay? All numbers that are less than or equal to 2.5 or greater than 6. Anybody want to volunteer to tell me how you would write the compound inequality, the top line there? How would we write that? What do we got here?
X is greater than or less than or equal to 2.5 or X greater than 6.
Very good, okay? So does anybody have a question about that? You see what you missed? Okay. All right, so now we graph, right? Okay, again, just a quick little sketch, 2.5 and 6. All right, John, let's start us off. How do we graph the first one here?
We gotta do a closed circle and shape to the left.
Very good. All right, Jillian, right next to her, what are we gonna do next?
An open circle and shade to the right.
Very good, okay? Does that look like a good or statement?
Yeah.
Yes, it does. Or is gonna shoot out, okay? All right, let's flip over to the other side. Okay, so now we're actually gonna be looking at problems where we gotta solve, graph, write final answers, okay?
So,
All right, so on this one, Kennedy, start us off. What's the first thing we're gonna do here?
we are going to subtract 1 on both.
Okay, and what did you end up with?
A is less than 3.
Very good. Tessa, what are we gonna do on the next one here?
We gotta add 1.
Very good. And what do you get when you add 1?
A is greater than equal to 4.
Very good. Okay. So now when we look at a graph, we've got 3 and 4. Okay, again, I'm going to kind of show work up above until I get a final answer here. So on the 3, open or close? Kayla, open or close on the 3?
Open.
Very good. And are you going to shade to the right or to the left?
To the left.
Very good. Okay. Okay, Marcel, what are we going to do here with the A is greater than or equal to 4?
Go to 4 and then do a closed circle. Going that way.
To the right. Very good. Okay. Now, does this look like a good or statement?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am not going to go ahead and rewrite this on the graph. This is a good statement, all right? So if you want to drop it down, drop it down. If not, you know, whatever, box it off or whatever, I'm going to understand that one, okay? Because there's not a lot of work here.
You know how Ian's did that? Would that be a 4?
No. If it says and in the middle, so if it says and it shoots out, what was our answer?
Oh, okay, no solution.
No solution because nothing worked, right? Okay, so that's different. Okay, now here's the great thing. I love being kind of lazy and saving some time when I can, all right? So here's your 2 answers. Put the word or in between it. Stick a line A out front with set brackets, and there's your answer. You're done. Okay, so if you want to rewrite it down below there, you can, but if you kind of already have it lined up, ready to roll, you can just stick the word or in between and move on. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead. Anybody have a question on A? Okay, let's go to B then. All right, now on B, fabulous. The first one's already done for us. So we're working on the second inequality here. All right, Jillian, what do you got here for first step?
Minus 2.
Good, subtract the 2 off. So I have 4x is less than what?
2.
Oh, no. Yeah.
There we go. All right, there we go. Okay, so we get 8 there. Shiloh, what are we going to do now? Okay, and what do you get when you divide by 4? Okay, so x is less than 2. Okay. All right, so now we graph. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to have a open or closed sign on this first one.
Close
Closed, shade to the right, or to the left?
to the left.
Very good. Okay. We're going to go now and shade the next one. Maja, how are we going to graph or shade that one? Graph that one.
Oh, it's an open circle on the ceiling, and then you're going to the left.
Okay. So now on this particular problem, what has been shaded? What has markings? The 9 on, right? Okay, so the 9 on over has the shading, okay? Because they're not going out, they're going in the same direction, okay? So then that means everywhere from the 9 over is my answer. Okay, so whatever has a mark above it is an answer on the or. So what has a mark? 9 on over, so everything over here. Okay, so 9 on over will be my final graph in this case. Okay, now, what is my final answer then going to look like here? What's my final answer going to look like?
X is less than or equal to 9 with the set bracket on it.
Very good. Okay, the 2 is not going to be included because if you want to think of it, the 2 is just getting swept up by the 9 as it comes across.